Yes. Welcome back to Pantech e-learning channel. This is R. Divyanjali from Pantech. Pantech is a platform where a person can experience, innovate and implement different research and development works over this platform. Firstly, I would like to welcome all the participants to this session. Ramashankar Singh, Nayan, Prasad Babu, Shravani, Rashmita, Mahalakshmi, Sahiti, Pavan Kalyan, Anushri. Yes, very good afternoon everyone. Welcome back to our Pantech e-learning channel. Sheikh Ismail, Supriya, Varshini, Varshita, Anusha, Sushmita, Chandana, Ananya, everyone, welcome back to our Pantech e-learning channel. Firstly, I would like to welcome the college, Government Degree College, Andhra Pradesh. Before starting the session, my dear participants, am I audible to all of you? If yes, please let me know that in the comment section. Yes, so firstly I would like to invite the college management and I also would like to thank them for conducting such sessions for the students, and I would like to invite the convener of the event, Dhanunjay Reddy Garu, Department of CSC, and I would like to welcome all the participants to the session. So the workshop is under the caption Cyber Security. Before starting something about this or before learning something about this cyber security, first let me know, my dear participants, am I audible to all of you? If yes, please let me know that in the comment section. Yeah, it's audible, right? Okay, fine. So without any delay, we will move on to the today's session. We are on the workshop on cyber security. Okay. The word itself is telling something. Cyber security. Security purpose, we have to implement some techniques like that, right? So, okay, fine. In this session, we will be discussing something about this cyber security. Then followed by, we also will develop some application with this cyber security with machine learning concept. Okay, fine. So, why to delay? We'll move on to the today's session. Yeah, the first slide itself we have come up to this cyber security. Okay, what is this cyber security? Generally, in simple terms, I'll define you something like it's a process that is designed to protect any network or any devices as well from external threats. So, in simple words, I'm defining you. It's a process that is designed to protect anything inside the network and any devices also from occurring from any external threats. Okay, so generally if you might be seeing in something movies also, okay, in businesses or in any industries or something like when we go for give tender, right, there our content might be hacked by some people, right? So in such business or industrial places, these cyber security professionals which are employed to protect their confidential information, they maintain the employee productivity and enhance that particular customer confidence in products as well as in services as well. I hope you are understanding, right? Dear participants, this is not your regular classroom session. Okay, you can make the session interactive. If you are having any queries also, you can just let me know in the comment section. In the last 5 minutes, we'll discuss about the queries. Okay, any type of query you can just ask me in the comment section. Am I clear, dear participants? I hope the point is clear. Okay, fine. So I have defined this cyber security as a process that is designed to protect any networks or any devices from the external threats. So it defines the technology, procedures and practices that are created to protect the networks, devices, any applications and any type of data from cyber attacks, crime attacks. Okay, it can be defined like information technology security as well. What we will do in this cyber security? We preserve the devices and networks from unauthorized access or illegal access. The internet is not only the essential source of today's data, right? We can access the data from different sources. One such source is internet. Okay, so when we work in any organization, right, the information which is very something like secret or something like very secured information, it will be hacked, right? So to avoid such hacking or to avoid such cyber crimes, we have come up to this cyber security concept. The internet is not only essential source of data, it also has something like some channel to process the information, which people do something like businesses over there, right? So what is the main goal? Why we have to use the cyber security concept? First thing, we have to protect the information. Where is our information generally? Where is our information stored? Is anyone answering? Where is our information stored? Organization's information. You can tell your own answers. Let it be right or wrong, that is secondary. Yes, I am waiting for participants' reply. Please make the session interactive, dear participants. Where do we store the information? Devices. Okay, very good. Then, your sir has been answered. Cloud or servers. It's nothing but something like systems only, right? We store the information in systems. Correct. So, we have to protect the computers, internet and any software programs also. From attacking from the cyber attacks only, we are accessing or we are securing the information. Okay. Fine. Let us move on to the next slide. We have discussed what is the cyber security, right? Once again, I will define you what is the cyber security. It's simply defined like a process or the process that is particularly designed to protect the networks and devices from any external attacks. From attacking from any external attacks, we are designing some networks and devices to be so secured. Okay. Why this cyber security? What is so special about this? First thing, to escape or to avoid this hacking, right? To secure our information, correct? Are you people understanding? To put our information securely, we generally use this, right? And to escape or to avoid the hacking purpose, we use this cyber security. You can see on the image as well, something like to avoid the virus, malicious software, viruses, human errors, cyber attacks, spyware, theft. So for all these, we are going to implement this cyber security. Okay. Here is the goals for cyber security. What is the main goal of the cyber security technology field, something like, okay, what is the main goal? 3 goals are there. The first one is confidentiality, second one integrity, third one availability. Once again I am telling you what is the main goal of the cyber security means we have 3 concepts over here which we have to know. First one, confidentiality. confidentiality, integrity and availability. What is this confidentiality, integrity or something availability? What does it represents? What does it represents? Any idea? Confidentiality, the word itself is telling like it should be maintained something like secret, correct? It should not be accessed by any people like that. It should be kept that secret, like something like only authorized persons only can access the information like that. Integrity means yes dear participants, this is not your regular classroom session. So please make the session interactive. I'm waiting for participants' reply. I need answers from you people. What you know basically. Please make the session interactive. Any answers? Integrity means coordination. Very good. Next is availability. Based on the availability of the information, availability of the network, we have to share the information to our organization people. Okay. So what is the goal of our cyber security concept or the particular field? We have three like information security, application security, malware detections, network security, identity thefts, password attacks. All these are the different types of attacks only, okay, which will be categorized under these two main types of attacks, okay. Web based means internet based, system based means computer based, okay, fine. So you can see here types of cyber attackers. What are the different types of cyber attacks we are having? Cyber criminals, hacktivists, state-sponsored attackers, insider threats. Cyber attacks means cyber attacks. In simple words also you can tell, not technically only, general terms. The word itself is telling us, right? We can tell like something like an attempt to destroy a computer network like that, okay, any system also. In general terms, right? Criminal activities that are being done for our system, computer, right? So that is nothing but cyber criminals, okay. The people who are being damaging or destroying any information within the computer network or computer system, we call them as cyber criminals. I hope you understood. Once again I am telling you, cyber criminals are the people who destroy or who damage some computer network system. Those are called as cyber criminal. Next is, what is the next type? That is hacktivists. What is this hacktivists? The people who hack, they are called as hacktivists. State-sponsored attackers. Yes, dear participants, are you people following? If yes, please let me know in the comment section. Is the session interesting? Are you feeling bored? So sorry for the interruption. So these state-sponsored attackers, these have been actually taken or used or implemented implemented, we can tell like implemented to identify or any something like infrastructural vulnerability like that. Okay, any systems. Fine. Next is inside threats, where it will be undergone with the information, with the data. Okay. Here comes the next slide, where we are going to discuss about the security applications or the security principles of cyber security. What are the different security principles we are going to have? Let us see. First is economy of mechanism, fail safe defaults, complete mediation, open design, separation of privilege, least common mechanism, psychological acceptability, work factor, compromise recording. So first thing we have to concentrate on economy, right? So for any industries or any company, economy is one of the important aspect they will be concentrate, right? So what are the different principles? Means this economy comes the first principle to be taken into consideration. Fine. Next is fail-safe defaults. It's nothing but we might be secured our information, but by default it can be hacked. Complete mediation, open design sources, separation of privilege, least common mechanism, psychological acceptability, work factor, compromise the recording. So these are the different principles that are present in cyber security. Next comes cyber security challenges. Ransomware evolution, blockchain revolution, IoT threats, AI expansion, serverless apps vulnerability. These are the different challenges that have been undergoing right now in the market. Yeah, here comes the application. As I have already told you, we are going to work with an application over here. Fine, what is the application? Can anyone guess? It's something like anomaly detection. Okay, anomaly means what? In simple words only, I will tell in general words as per the dictionary or as per the internet. So anomaly detection can be defined like the process of finding any outliers for a given set of input data. Okay, what is this outliers? It's nothing but data objects or any information parameters like that, which are mostly something like affecting the system. Okay, in the present input data, which parameter is affecting most? Okay, or which is something like normal behavior, which do not have some normal behavior in my input data set, that is treated as anomaly detection. It's a process of finding any outliers in the input given data set. Okay, fine. We are going to implement this anomaly detection using machine learning concept. You might be already aware of what this machine learning is, right? The word itself is telling like a machine is going to learn something, and using algorithms we have to predict the future circumstances. Okay, fine. Now let us go to the start all programs, type Jupyter. So we are going to implement our implementation of application in Anaconda Navigator software in Jupyter Notebook editor window in Python language. Okay, fine. Why only Python, ma'am? Why? Because Python is a basic beginner language. If we can implement using this language any applications, it will make the user or the programmer to understand easily or to work easily. Okay, fine. So go to start all programs, type Jupyter Notebook, click on open. It will open the command prompt in this way. Then it will redirect us into the home page. This is the home page. Here you have to select the location. So this is the home page. Here you have to select the location where your file is being stored. Generally my files will be in download, so I will select that particular location. Okay, fine. In this downloads, what are all the files that are present you can see here, right? Now you have to click on this file name .ipynb extension. Just click on that. It will open the coding file here. I hope everything is clear till now. Is everything clear till now? Dear participants, if you are understanding the session, please let me know that in the comment section that it's understanding, ma'am. It's clear, ma'am. Yes, I need response from all the participants. Yes, it's understanding, right? Please tell again, madam. It's okay, Aparna. Can you tell me what concept you wanted me to tell again? Tell that concept so that I will tell you again and again that. Okay, still we have time till we complete the session. You can just ask me your query clearly so that I can explain you whatever the concept you want. Okay. Fine, everyone telling yes, ma'am. Okay, fine. So everyone is following, right? Only few people are having queries. If you have query, please let me know your query in the comments clearly. Okay, fine. So first I'll tell you about something about this Jupyter notebook. You can see here the rectangular box, right? This is called as a cell. Whatever the content you are writing within the cell, it has to be saved. So only we use this save and checkpoint. Next, if you want to add more number of cells, click on the plus symbol. It will be adding number of cells so that we can execute the programs step by step by interpreting the data, okay? Which makes our program to be as simple as it can be. If you want to delete any cell, click on the cell and click on scissors. It will be deleted and copy paste in the same format. We can even run the code in two ways. One is click on run simple one after the other line. The other way is click on shift plus enter on your keyboard. Okay, fine. So in order to work with any type of input data, generally we have few library files, Python library files, which are very much important. For any application, you can consider these library files. What are such library files? 5 main important library files we generally have. First one pandas, second one numpy, third one matplot library, fourth one Seaborn library file. Next is sklearn library file. Once again I am telling you. There are few important library files which we are very much useful for any applications. Okay. First one pandas, second one numpy, third one matplot library, fourth one Seaborn, fifth one sklearn library file. So first I will take them library files into the program. Okay, so I have imported here numpy as np library file. Numpy is a library file which is used for accessing of numerical values, and for any numerical calculation purpose we use this numpy library file, and it is represented with np variable. We can give any variable, but here I have defined or represented it as np. Next, import pandas as pd variable. Pandas is a library file used for accessing of input data, and it is represented with pd variable. Now next, import OS operating system. Next, give the directory name. Generally we take wherever our file is, we generally take that. So input will be generally collected from online websites like Kaggle, UCI repository, like that. So for all the file names, it will be checking and adding that particular directory. So you can see numpy used for numerical values accessing purpose, and it is represented with np variable. Next, pandas, which is used for input data accessing, and it is represented with pd variable. TensorFlow for neural networks implementation, and it is represented with tf. Matplot library for visualizing the data in graphical format. From this matplot library, I am going to import pyplot module as plt variable. Next, Seaborn for customization purpose, something like color indication, size, length, for that purpose, and it is represented with sns variable. Next, import time and multiprocessing module. Now from sklearn is a library file which is basically used for accessing of machine learning modules or machine learning algorithms. So from this sklearn, I use this linear model selection. From this technique I am importing logistic regression, and from sklearn.ensembling technique I have imported random forest algorithm. These are the algorithms. I will explain you about them in further cells. Okay. Now from collections I have imported counter module. From sklearn.preprocessing I have imported label encoder, standard scaler. Both are used to normalize the data. Generally encoder means converts any form of data into binary format. Here label encoder means the data is already labeled, that particular labeled information will be encoded, will be converted. Okay. Now standard scaler used for normalization, to normalize my input data. Okay, fine. Now from sklearn.model selection I have imported train test split. Next from implearn.oversampling I have imported smooth and adjacent modules. Next from sklearn.metrics. Metrics is a module used for mathematical calculation purpose. Okay. From there I have imported confusion matrix, R2 score, mean squared error. From sklearn.metrics I have also imported some modules like precision score, recall value, F1 score, ROC, AUC score. Next import warnings which are to be neglected. Okay. Next train text. This is my input file, training data. Okay. This file is in the form of text format, text file. That file I am reading into the program with the help of pandas, and I am storing that file in df variable. Okay, for this text I am separating the complete text with commas. Wherever comma is there, it has to enter into new columns. Okay, so what are the names of the columns? You can see we have given something like duration, protocol type, service, like that. Okay, flag, these are all the column names I gave. Now I have applied header function. By default, it will display first 5 rows with all the columns. How many columns information I have? 43. It means 43 different parameters are making our detection anomaly. Okay, anomaly detection. So I consider all these parameters over these columns. Duration, protocol, service, flag, source byte, destination byte, land, wrong fragment, urgent, destination host, like that. All that information I have considered. Now I have applied shape function which will give me total number of rows and columns. Next describe function. It describes me the complete information, what my actual information consisting of. This and all the describe function output only. Next is I am dropping now few columns, something like land, urgent, number of failed logins, number of bound commands. Okay, so all these columns which are present in my input, I am just eliminating them. Next I have applied isNull.sum function which will give me whether there are any null values present. If present, how many are present. Okay, next I am taking attack column information. If the attack is not equal to normal, then it is represented as attack. Okay, now I am taking label encoder into a variable. Label encoder means converting the labeled data or converting the labeled data into something like binary format. Okay, taking this encoded data into a variable. Now I am applying this encoder to different columns like protocol type, service, flag and attack. These columns information I will encode, then store in the same columns. Now the encoded data will be in the same columns. Where can we get the data, ma'am? Input data generally we can collect it from online websites. Okay, something like Kaggle, UCI repository, there you can collect. Now I am going to plot the data, complete file data with the help of heat map. I have applied correlation function. correlation function, or it will describe, or it will give me the relation between every two attributes present in my input data. Every two columns relation it will be given. That relation with the help of heat map and Seaborn library file I am representing in graph. This is what correlation map. Okay, I hope you are understanding. Is it interesting? Yes, dear participants, please let me know. Is the session interesting? Are you people understanding the session? I need response from all the participants. I hope everyone enjoying the session. I'm not boring the session, right? If you are enjoying, just let me know that in the comment section. Yes ma'am, it's enjoying. The session is good, like that. If not, also you can tell me whatever the query you are having in the comments. Okay? Describe the heat map. Very good query. Okay, heat map is a function that is used to display the correlated information in graph. Okay? So here I'll tell you, you can see once again, Seaborn is a library file used for customization purpose. So with this library file, whatever, here I have applied correlation function, right? So this function gives me the relation between every two attributes present in my input data. Now what I am doing is, I am going to represent this correlated data in map, that is nothing but in graph. For that purpose, to display that in graph, I am using this heat map function. Is it clear, sir? Nayon, is it clear, Nayon? If yes, please let me know that in the comments. Yes, I have cleared my query, like that. Boring, Ayyappa. If it is boring also, you can tell me, no issues. I'll try to make the session interactive. Okay, Ayyappa, let me ask you some query. What are the technologies you have worked with till now? Can you tell me? Yes, I am waiting for your reply. Yeah, so till you reply, let me continue the session. You can tell me, Ayyappa, what are the technologies till now you have worked with, or you have started working with, understanding, like that, where you want to build your career, like that. Okay, fine. So we'll get back to our code. So what I have done here is, after correlating, except attack column, so first I am eliminating and dropping this attack column, correct? After dropping this column, remaining all columns I am storing in X variable. Only attack column I am storing in Y variables. Okay, what I am doing here, I am separating input and output. I want to know the attack, right? So only output in Y, other than output, all the columns in X. Okay, I have differentiated input and output now. Next is, I am count plotting this attack column. How many are attacked and how many are not attacked. We are that in machine learning we work with past information. For past information, we already know the output also. But using this machine learning concept for our problem statement, that is cybersecurity problem statement, what we will do is, we will find the accurate results. That's it. Okay. We want to know how much correctly the problem statement could be getting the solution. Okay, how much correctly we are able to get it. So I am count plotting this attack column. How many are coming under zeros and ones? Next, class distribution in the form of how many are coming under zeros and ones. You can see here. Okay, now I am taking the standard scalar into a variable, fitting X variable to this standard scalar so that the data will be normalized. So in logistic regression, we generally represent our data in S-curve format, okay, taking the algorithm into terms of array of elements. I don't want my output in terms of array of elements. I already have the output, but I want how much accurately I am able to find it. So that's why what I'll do is, I'll find the prediction, what is the actual prediction, what is the predicted information. That is what I'll find. Okay, you can see here, header function describes first 5 rows. So you can see actual data is this, predicted data is this. Okay, now I want to find the score, right? That's why I am printing here accuracy score, which is to be calculated with the help of y-test and y-prediction values. How much accuracy I got? 0.97. It means 97% accurately this particular logistic regression algorithm. The first column represents what is actually given data. The second row represents what is the predicted information. Okay. Now next, give here the classification report, which has to be printed with the help of y-test and y-prediction values. Classification report. Here, system internally will be calculating certain values like precision rate value, recall value, F1 score value. These values, system internally it will be calculating. Support means number of variables coming under 0 and 1. And the accuracy is 0.98. It means 98% accurately this particular algorithm is able to predict the data. Macro average and weighted averages are displayed. Next is random forest algorithm, taking the algorithm into a variable. Next, fitting the training data to this variable. Next, y prediction to be calculated with the help of x-test. Now, actual and predicted information will be displayed here. As I have applied header function, it will display first 5 rows. Okay. Next, I want the score. How much score I got? 100% accuracy score. Random forest algorithm we are discussing, right? This algorithm basically used for multiple conditions. Okay, for multiple conditions we will have multiple outputs. Based on majority voted output, actual output will be determined. That is in random forest algorithm. That is the main function of this random forest algorithm. Okay, fine. What is the output? I got 100% it seems. It means perfect output I am able to get it. Now next, plot confusion matrix with the help of y-test and y-prediction values. Number of values that are actually given and what are actually predicted. Okay. Next, classification report where these values are internally calculated, precision rate, recall, F1 score. That also will be displayed here along with the accuracy level. Encode the information with the help of label encoder. Drop the columns as we have done for training data also. Okay. So you can see here actual versus predicted information is displayed. Y-test and y-prediction, right? So I have to get how many are true positives, true negatives, false positives, false negatives. That values I am getting here. True negatives, false positives, false negatives, true positives. Right? So for testing data, how much accurate result we got? 81% accurate result. I hope everyone understood the application. Any queries till now? Did you all understood the application? Any queries in application part? Monish Raj, madam, would you please explain Python a little bit also? Yes, of course. Python is, we already have hell enough number of programming languages, right? So one more language we have come up with, that is Python. Why? Because it is a basic beginner language. Even the basic beginner with zero knowledge also can start working with this Python language. And within no time, we can develop different applications using this language. It's like basic beginner English language like that. Okay, that's why we prefer this language, and it is having few features making it so special to use. What are such features means? It is an interpreted language where the code executions will be done line by line, one after the other line. And also it can be used in different platforms, multiple platforms like Windows, Mac of operating system, Linux, wherever it is you can use, okay. And also the first main important thing is it is having huge library files, nearly something like 3600 library files are present, okay. Not 3000 actually, it is for our studio, okay. For this Python programming we are having nearly 16,686 library files as per 2020 I guess. Still it's been updating day to day. That's why we still prefer to use this Python language. Okay. I hope you understood. If yes, please let me know that, Manikonda. Monish Raj, sorry. How many of you feel that you understood the application? If yes, please let me know that. I have understood the application, ma'am, like that. Don't tell yes ma'am, no ma'am, don't tell like that. You have to tell clearly. We are all something like college students, not school students, right? You can tell like yes ma'am, it's understood. We enjoyed the application. We have understood the application, like that you have to tell. Yes, dear participants, please let me know that. Attendance form also is displayed in the comments. Please fill the attendance form. Fine. I have few queries over this. Okay. Here is one of the query. It's nothing but frequently asked interview questions. Okay. You can just take it out if you want. Okay. What are the three main types of cyber security? Critical infrastructure security, application security and network security. These are types of cyber security. Okay. The next question is, what are the 5 threats to cyber security? Trojan, malware, spyware, viruses, ransomware, adware and worms. These are the threats to cyber security. So we also have few more, something like human negligence and errors. Right. This is also a threat to cyber security. What are the latest trends in cyber security? So right now, remotely working cyber security, mobile security, automotive hacking and the emergence of AI in security systems, IoT and 5G computing are a few trends in cyber security. Data breaches, cloud attacks, cyber warfare are few trends in cyber security that we need to consider. And right, any queries? Yes, Nayan, we do have a number of books on cyber security. You first of all, if you are the basic beginner, just go with the cyber security basic beginner notes only. Don't prefer high level because we cannot in depth understand clearly if we take the complex information. Okay. I hope everyone enjoyed everyone understood the application. Any queries? Any queries? Yeah, we will be also taking more classes actually. You can just follow Pantech e-learning channel. You can even contact to the management. Okay, we will be providing you number of classes not only on cyber security, on AI, deep learning, machine learning, advanced Python, R programming. All these are the upcoming events actually. Okay. So just register or subscribe to Pantech e-learning to get the notifications. If you register, it will be actually free of cost only. The sessions will be free of cost. You can just register for the sessions, whatever the technology or whatever the programming you are interested in, so that you will get the notification. You can attend them, gain some knowledge and use that knowledge for interviews to build your career in the best out of the best. Okay. Okay, one more thing is attendance link will be only active only for another half an hour. Okay, or another 1 hour, that's it. So please do fill the attendance form. Okay, fine. So we'll wind up the session. So firstly, I would like to thank the college management for conducting this session on cyber security, which is one of the most booming technology or field right now in the market. So I would like to thank the college management, Government Degree College, Karvetinagaram, Andhra Pradesh. Thank you so much for the college management and the convener and coordinator of the event, Dhananjaya sir, Department of CSC. Thank you so much, sir, for interacting with Pantech e-learning and conducting such sessions, which are very much useful for the students actually. So I would like to thank the convener and also all the faculty who are beyond this session, who made the session interactive, and also I would like to thank all the participants for making the session so interactive by asking your queries clearly without any issues. Okay, you can even follow our Pantech e-learning for more updates. Okay, so I would like to thank all the participants and thank all of you. And last but not least, if you really liked the session, please do like, subscribe and comment and share to your friends, and please don't forget to subscribe if you are the first time visitor to get more interesting updates on technological development of your career. Okay, thank you all, have a very nice